Well, the military has been communicating with me. My husband admitted that he was sleeping with her, but I think that she possibly helped him fake his death. Trump is online right now on my phone with China and everybody listening in, and I'm not crazy. Bianca is in a drug-induced psychosis. She believes that we communicate through microchip.
Those aren't police reports. Those are cards with numbers on.
Believe it or not, the sanest thing this lady said during this entire hearing was that Trump and China are spying on her. At least one of those is true. Literally everything else that came out of Methany's mouth was bullshit. It's too bad the judge couldn't order a psych eval. Contrast her with the young lady in the bonus hearing after this one. She barely said a thing. Instead, she just stood there smiling and laughing the whole time. Judge Stevens reveals the root cause isn't drugs, and then puts on his kid gloves. Let's roll this.
Ms. Prosser, why don't you come up and take a seat there? Give me a minute. I need to recalibrate myself here.
No, are we allowed to record in here?
What's that?
Are we allowed to record in here? Mr. Rinja is recording.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you don't need to record this. Everything is being recorded. That's what the red light means on that recording.
Okay.
If you want a transcript or a copy of the, you can order that,
Okay.
but I'm not going to allow you to record, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. Arunjit, raise your right hand, please. Do you swear and affirm the information testimony you provide will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. How is it that you need, and first of all, was your name ever Jennifer Williamson?
Never.
Okay. And so let's start there. Why do you think that her name is Williamson? Why the confusion on the names?
Somebody has some type of spyware on my phone and is communicating with me about her and my ex. I don't think that that's important right now.
It is important, actually, to me.
Oh, okay. Well, the military has been communicating with me that there's some people that I'm doing service with, and
because if someone named Jennifer Williamson is bothering you, and this isn't Jennifer Williamson, to me that's important.
well, she's been pretending like she's with my husband Omar and with my ex-boyfriend Tyree Williamson.
So tell me,
prevent me from dating him.
So let's start from the beginning then. Okay, how is it that you need an order against?
Or because I was staying at my mom's house here on this address, and she had somebody send this paperwork to my house, and this is my husband's last name, and pretty much told me, was implying covertly that I need to get out of the house. And
what information do you have hand on paper?
The military and the United States National Guard, where I'm homeless and I sleep outside of that gate, is reporting to me that she is using a guardianship and is stalking me, harassing me, pretty much bullying me. I've made numerous police reports. All I want for her is to leave me alone and to stop doing this.
Okay, so
my son told me that he was at her house a couple of years ago, and when I went to go make this report right here, she hurried up and walked past me and my son and told my son not to say anything, that she would kill him. And my son is scared. He's outside, sleep in the parking lot right now. We've been homeless in the car for 12 months. And I recently had to reach out to China off of this online spyware from the military that I have. I've been working closely with Donald Trump, Tulsi Gabbard, and them guys, and I need her to stop stalking, stop doing the things that she's doing. I've been very gracious enough not to.
Did you guys
to the FBI? I've reported her to the military police. I've reported her to Lacey Police Department. Our governor, Bob Ferguson, is aware of what's going on. He is aware. He is very aware. I have China online right now. Bob Ferguson is aware of what's going on. All right. So I don't know who is forcing these guys or anybody to lie on this situation, but we have innocent children who are involved, and I'm not doing anything to her. All I ask is for her to leave me alone and let me live my life. And I don't care about pressing charges. I just want her to leave me alone. And if she's doing this for my husband, Omar, who is a suspected ISIS member here in Washington in the United States, that has been causing a problem. All I want is a divorce, and I want him and her to leave me alone. It could be so simple, and they're pretty much covertly holding me hostage. And this is like borderline about to start a war in our country. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
And I don't choose to lie about it.
So
it's not happening.
Do you remember the definition of harassment that I read earlier about a series? Okay, so hang on just a second. So what are those? Those the things you submitted?
Came to my mom's house in Renton that is currently for sale.
Okay, so is it, hang on just a second. Is this well, did you file that? Is this like the Change Healthcare thing?
Yeah.
that you would file?
I took copies of it and I filed it. It's a Change Healthcare coming in the name of Jennifer, and it's saying to the parent or legal guardian. So she's been having an affair with my husband, Omar, for the longest time. I'm no longer with him. And supposedly he's not alive, but I think that she possibly helped him fake his death. I really don't care. I just want them to leave me alone, pretty much.
Did you guys used to be friends?
Yeah, we used to be friends.
Okay. And then when did that friendship break up?
Pretty much when I started suspecting that she was having an affair.
How long ago?
My husband admitted that he was sleeping with her in December of 2020.
When was the last time you had any contact with her face to face?
Yeah, a couple of days ago when I went to her house to apply for or to file a police report. I've been trying to file
You go to a police report to go to her house to file a police report? I don't follow that.
She's connected to Hillary Clinton and Trump and other people as well. This is a military thing, and she's been using her connections to the government to covertly get away with stuff and lie about stuff or whatever. So at this point, you know what I'm saying? We need to avoid this thing escalating to countries outside of the United States. I have literally reached out to people in Mexico, Thailand, China for help because this is like a hostage situation. And if I cannot get help in my own country, this is not good.
Okay.
Trump is online right now on my phone with China and everybody listening in to what's going on. And I'm not crazy.
Okay.
I just want help. I just want people to leave me alone and let me live my life. That is my human right.
Okay. I'm going to hear from her for a minute. And then
my driver's license right here that matches this letter. She's saying her name is Jennifer Prosser, or Christensen is her original name that she was born with. My husband's name is Tamam. She's shaking her head yes, saying that she had an affair. I can see her peripheral. She was saying yes.
Okay, so ma'am,
now
you need to be respectful here. Okay, I'll give you a
to.
chance. Just relax here for a second. Just let me. I am going to hear from her, and then
These letters came. This is Omar's mom's name.
Okay.
Is Jackie. Her name is Jackie Tobin, and Jennifer's last name that I met her with is Christensen. She supposedly got married during our friendship to somebody named Courtney Prosser. But
well, let me hear from her.
Right.
Let me get a response from her, and then I may have some questions come back to you.
Further, she just said.
What's that? Well, ma'am, I'm going to hear. I swore you in. I'll hear from you. I'm going to swear her in. I'll hear from her, and then following that, I'll make a decision as to whether or not an order needs to be entered. And so, with that, ma'am, could you raise your right hand, please? You can put your hand down. From your perspective, respectfully, what's this all about?
I believe that Bianca is in a drug-induced psychosis. Her reality is based on very strong false beliefs. She believes that she's in the Army, but she is not in the Army. She believes that we communicate through microchip, that everybody is microchipped. She believes that I have connections with Hillary Clinton, that I have an illegal guardianship over her. It is impossible to obtain an illegal guardianship as she would have had to have been notified.
Okay. So how do you two know each other?
She was my best friend for almost 13 years.
And then when did all this break down?
Before my husband went to prison in 2017.
I see. And then are you in the military or are you?
I'm not. Everything that she is saying is there is no truth to it. She has no tangible evidence.
Again, I was going to ask you about that.
I can print.
Okay, so ma'am, she didn't interrupt you, and so I'm going to ask you to afford the same courtesy to her while I'm talking, okay?
The letter that she has, it says Jennifer Tamam. That is also not my name and never has been. That is Omar Tamam's name, and he is deceased. He passed away in April of this year.
And who is that? Is that
the father of her kids? And there is proof of his death certificate. She believes that he faked his death, that I had something to do with it. that he works alongside ISIS. She believes that the Williamson comes from a guy named Tyree Williamson that she believes that I'm married to. I have not spoken to him in over 10 years. I don't know where he resides. I don't know if you have read the petition, but she has accused me of the same things that she has accused her mom of.
I did read the petition. I don't know what she's accused her mom of.
Not the temporary one, but the packet.
Yeah, no, I read it.
She accused her mom of her son Judah at her new home in Port Orchard, the same that she accused me of. She accused her mom of also being an accomplice to drugging her kids that she accused me of. She said that when she came to my house that I said through the chip that I was going to kill her sons. That never happened. I have the video footage, and so did she, because she videotaped the whole thing.
Okay.
My son is in the car right now with padlocks.
So everybody just again, ma'am, don't interrupt her, please. Don't interrupt her, please.
I feel like this is harassment towards me. She posts countless videos of her whole entire life on Facebook. I didn't get a chance to upload my evidence because I got served just a couple days ago, but her Facebook is filled with posts about me. She just posted yesterday several things about biblical numbers and what does this mean? And Jennifer this, Jennifer that, and Jennifer means Lucifer, and it doesn't even make any sense, sir.
Okay. So I'll give you the
There's a
final
tattoo on her
word.
hand that says Lily, where I picked up that my husband's death certificate was on Lily Road.
It's my grandmother's name, Lily.
Okay, so ma'am, again, when she's talking, you don't interrupt, okay? So it's all right. So here,
And
look, ma'am.
I'm
Okay,
happy
go ahead.
to
I'll
bring
give you
my
the final
son in
word here, and then I'll make it.
I'm happy to bring my son in here. I have police reports
Okay.
showing that he has an STD in anal area.
Okay,
All right.
so
There's a video that is showing my son getting, and my son told me that he was for the first time at Jennifer's house. She told me, and I'm not lying, she told me that my son was when he first got, and that's how it was brought to my attention. And now she's saying that she's not doing this. She can't sit here and tell me that she did not tell me that my son was. She's the one who told me about it.
So ma'am, here's where I'm at with this here. Okay, so well, here's where I'm at with here today. I've read the definition of harassment. I've read the course of conduct and so forth. And I'll be frank with you. I'll be frank with you, ma'am. A lot of so ma'am, can you
FBI report.
okay. So listen to me for a moment.
This protection.
Okay.
It's just 1 year. I need a protection order for her to leave me alone. Why would I come in here and commit perjury? Why would I do that? I would not do that. I need a protection order from her. It's not like she's going to jail. It's just you saying that she needs to leave me alone. That's it for 1 year. I get my taxes and I'm out of here. I'm leaving the state. There's a guardianship. I need that protection order so I can go and file it with the courts and get that guardianship terminated.
So here's where I'm at, ma'am. Okay. And so when you're the petitioner, you have any petitioner or any plaintiff in a lawsuit, they have a responsibility, to prove what they're claiming by a preponderance of the evidence, or is it more likely than not? And in criminal cases, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. I did. Well, it's filed. I looked at it.
Look at this with me seeing that you viewed it, please.
That's that. Okay. You can go ahead and hand it to me. The driver's, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead, ma'am. I'll give this back to you.
And these are some of the police reports, not including the FBI reports.
So you can take that back.
Literally next to the National Guard.
Okay. So you can go back and sit down,
If
please,
I'm not a
ma'am.
part of the military, how do I have on real military pants?
Ma'am, I'm going to have, can you go back and sit down at the table, please?
Here's my police reports.
Okay. Those aren't police reports. Those are cards with numbers on them. So they're not.
These are the two officers that she
Okay.
threatened.
And that's fine, but I don't have any police reports. Will you please go back and sit at the table? Thank you. Give me just a moment. So again, so ma'am, I'm going to try again here. And when, again, as I've said before, when you're the petitioner or whether you're plaintiff in any lawsuit, you have a responsibility to show through evidence. Now, I don't have any doubt that you believe what you're telling me, but it hasn't been, I have to look at things from like an objective, high level, and rely on, an evidence. And I'll be frank with you, and that the things that I'm seeing, and you can disagree with it. I have people disagree with what I do in here, every day, and that's fine. But the evidence that you have presented, it looks to me like there's something from a healthcare agency of some sort, which basically gives you notice of a data breach, and it says to the parent of legal. Okay, so ma'am, will you?
All of those.
Okay.
With all of those.
Can you please let me I would
put me in danger and deny.
I am going to deny your. I'm going to deny your request. That's true.
There's just all of these people in here before discussing our case in third person with this lawyer here and everybody else. All those things that were being discussed was stuff that's going on about my case, and that she was on the phone text messaging you guys and all this stuff. And now you're sitting here saying that you're going to deny, knowing that you guys are lying right now.
Okay, I'm not lying because I'm not saying anything factual about what happened. What I'm saying is that based on what's been presented, I don't find that a legal basis has been shown where I can grant an order here. So basically, I've reviewed what you have submitted.
Order, and you have police reports. I have gotten plenty of protection orders granted with police reports. I'm going to appeal this, and I'm going to submit a police report showing that my son was, he has an STD, and I can submit videos of my son saying that she has threatened their lives.
Okay.
My kids saying on the video that she has threatened their lives. Okay.
You do have the right to appeal. You can take this over. You have to.
As a lawyer,
Go ahead and put that. I'm sorry. No, you're fine. Oh. If you can go ahead and take a seat in the back, but we're all right here. Ma'am, I can't. The only thing in front of me here today is whether or not an order is going to be granted or not, and I'm deciding that it's not based on what's been presented. You said you want to appeal that. You certainly can do that, and I'm not sure anything you could say would be helpful right now, but this is just that's just where I'm at.
Great disservice to our country. I've been fighting for our country. She's been fighting for a new world order.
Okay.
And you have just denied me the protection that I need to fight for our country.
Okay. Well,
a great dishonor.
I do understand you disagree with my decision. I get that.
Thank you for your sentence.
But do you want these back, or do you want these to go in the court file? Okay. I'm going to give this back to you. I'm going to fill out a denial order, and then both of you will get a copy of it, and then the hearing will be over and you're free to go. But her request for the order is denied. If you think it would be helpful to make things better as opposed to degenerate, you can.
How do I get her to stop filing against it?
Well, I can't tell you what to do either, but if you think you can pursue your own legal action if you wish.
She just had a Zoom meeting.
Okay, I'm not.
And it got denied also, and she's back here again.
I'm not going to. Okay.
Criminal charges, and I'm going to ask a prosecutor make her take a lie detector test at that point.
So hang on.
Because she just thinks that she can continue to get away with things. She uses her connections to powerful people to do this. She was involved in forcing this girl, CK Bella, to commit suicide. All of my friends, her ex-husband, Courtney Prosser, said that she killed her grandma.
Okay. And so
have reported it. They made a report against her to the military police.
And that'll play out just like this.
Both of my son and her husband, Tyree Williamson, have all said that she is a dangerous person.
Okay. So, ma'am, and again, I'm going to go back to, first of all, I'd say a couple of things. If you're implying, I've never met either of you before today. I've never had any contact with either of you before today. The initial petition and temporary was reviewed by a different judge, not me. So I've not had any contact with any of you. If you make reports to various agencies, you can. I will say there are things you can and cannot do. The press charges is up to the prosecuting attorney's office.
She just threatened to make you lose your job. I just heard her through the chip.
I did not. I didn't hear
our
that.
microchip. I just heard it.
All right. So
mentally evaluated.
Okay, I can't. No.
I'm happy to do that. So I can press.
The short answer to that is no.
I'm going to.
She used a petitioner. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Actually, can you?
And so so the petitioner is, she's asking for my authority here is really narrow. And basically it's just, do I give the order or not?
Yeah.
And I've decided not to give it. And the case is over, the case is closed. In terms of evaluation and all that sort of stuff, that's just beyond what I'm allowed to do here.
Okay.
And so, and that's basically what we're here. That's what I'm doing. And I think that, ma'am, you both have let me give you denial orders here, and then you're free to go.
You guys see this? This is slavery right here.
Judge, how do I get the name off of my DOL record? Because there's a court official that entered my name as Jennifer Williamson, and that is not.
Honestly, I don't know that. You'd have to go with,
It's not going
if that's all done by DOL, and so I don't know how that happened.
because she said my name is Jennifer Williamson, so the court entered it in as Jennifer Williamson. So now when it comes up, that's why I got frustrated. The cop was having a hard time serving me because my name is not Jennifer Williamson.
Honestly, I don't know the answer to that. You could talk to DOL, and the case is dismissed. It's gone away.
Okay.
And so I don't know what to tell you beyond that. And because I can't. And so that's where we're at. Give me just a moment. Ma'am, you come up.
You just hear her? She
You can
just,
take that.
she just
There you
walked
go.
past and threatened to kill me.
Okay,
in her
so
head. It just the chip, through the microchip. She just said.
well, obviously through the chip, I didn't hear it.
Okay.
And I don't think that I did not take that. You may go,
She
ma'am.
just said
You're
that
free to
in
go.
front of you.
Okay.
You hear? She's
No, I
saying-
did not. No, I did not.
She's saying, wow. Regular female got grown ass people. I don't understand.
You're welcome. Do we need to do anything else on the record here?
We now call 25 CR 554, the state of Texas versus Miranda Bowen. That's you, ma'am? Yes, you have to speak out so she can hear you. Mr. Turk is here representing you. And you were charged here in 25 CR 554 with the state jail felony of criminal mischief. Do you understand? You have to speak yes or no, so everybody can hear you. First of all, the court, in an abundance of caution, ordered Dr. Edgar Pond, licensed psychiatrist, to review your competency issue, and he has evaluated you and has prepared a report dated November 3rd, 2025, deeming you to be competent to stand trial. And the parties had an opportunity to review this report. I'm calling this court exhibit number 1 on this date. Any objections to having it put into the record and sealed?
No objection to this. Either one, in the record from having it seized by.
No objection from the state.
No objection, Judge.
All right, will be part of the record and sealed. And as Dr. Rapon deemed the defendant to be confident to stand trial. Does the defendant waive a formal reading of the indictment and arraignment here? Can we proceed?
We may, Judge.
In summary, ma'am, this indictment alleges that on or about April 7, 2025 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the state jail felony of criminal mischief by throwing a brick at North End Baptist Church that I guess damaged the window. Was it a stained glass window too?
It was, one could call it a stained glass window. It had pieces of shards of glass in it and a lot of it. Sure.
It, according to report, it cost approximately $3,000 or $4,000 to replace that window.
That is his house.
Do you understand what you're charged with here? Yes, speak out.
Yes.
Okay. If convicted, you face confinement in a state jail for any term of not less than 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand? Yes?
Yes.
An agreement's been reached in your case where you would be placed on deferred or unadjudicated probation, which can be up to 5 years in length. And there would be terms and conditions of probation, which are normal and customary for this type of offense. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
If I follow this agreement, you have no right of appeal of your case. Do you understand? Have you pleaded this guilty or not guilty?
So, yes.
Are you pleading guilty voluntarily? That is on your own free will and because you are guilty. Having a good time up here? I'm showing you what's marked as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign that document voluntarily, understand it, discuss it with your attorney, or the contents all true and correct?
Yes.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence. Without objection, is submitted.
No objections.
Maybe I need to read this report a little more thoroughly. Normally, people will come up here and enjoy themselves, Miranda. I mean, this is serious. You're looking at up to 2 years in the state jail, and a church has been damaged by your actions. I'm sure you regret this. Is that yes, or do you not care, really? You're enjoying yourself. You're having a lot of fun. This is serious. I mean, look around. Do you see anybody else laughing or grinning? This is serious. People make mistakes. It's against the law. You can go to prison. Sometimes you can get executed from what happens in this court. Your life can be taken by punishment. So it's all very serious. These are all felony offenses. This report by Dr. LaPon dated November 3rd, 2025 for the defendant's personality and mental disorder, which is a personality disorder, which nonetheless she is deemed competent to proceed to a resolution of her case. This is made part of the record, and it will be sealed as court's exhibit number 1 on this date. Okay. State's Exhibit 1, you've reviewed it, you signed it, it's all true and correct. This states, among other things, that you were mentally competent to enter your guilty plea, which is freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictment's been read to you, you've read it. You were guilty of the crime charged and any lesser included offenses. You were giving up your rights to a jury trial and the rights to the apparent confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses, and you're totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. Thank you. So help you God. All of this is true. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You have to speak out, man.
You can say it.
Yeah.
All right. State's Exhibit 1 is made a part of the record. Pre-sentence report is waived.
Yes.
I'm going to follow this agreement and find Miranda Boland that you are pleading guilty today voluntarily. You are mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty, even though there's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1 admitted here to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I'm not going to find you guilty. I'm going to give you another chance. Make the most of it. You will be placed on deferred or unadjudicated probation for 5 years. There will be terms and conditions of probation, which are normal and customary for this type of offense. Most importantly, we're going to help you with your personality disorder. You will be assessed for special needs mental health caseload, and it will be submitted to a mental health evaluation as directed by the court and the probation office. You will remain off the premises of this North End Baptist Church at 5115 East Texas. Restitution is deemed to be in an amount, according to the probable cause affidavit, of $3,000 to $4,000, and the court is going to set that as your restitution. I'm going to ask the probation office to confirm that so we'll know exactly. But I want you, this is how you fix things. When you damage property, you pay it back. You fix it and pay it back. And that's going to be required of you as a condition of probation. It is to be determined, though verifications, but it is, how did I miss that?
I think it's got doubled up on.
Again, it's states, according to the probable cause affidavit, $3,000 to $4,000, but we're going to get a verification on that to make sure that it's correct.
Judge,
Where are you going to live? Where do you live? Well, you're going to be released. It says you're a transient. Where are you going to live? Do you know? Where's your family at? You don't know where they are anymore? God bless you. Where did you grow up? What city did you grow up at? Where did you grow up when you were little? Where did you live? Ma'am?
Okay.
No, I'm asking you, where did you grow up? What city did you grow up in? I'm asking you that. What? In Vidor?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's not far from here. Are you going to go back to live in Vidor? Do you think? You think so? Do you still have family in Vidor?
Dude.
Have you talked to her about this? She's having trouble. Do you have family in Vidor still living there? Okay. Is it your parents?
Yes.
Okay. Do you plan to live with them? No. No? Okay. Brothers and sisters, maybe? Okay. Okay, but you have a plan.
Yes.
Okay, work it out with the probation office. Okay, the probation officer is going to go over this with you. Is there anything that you need me to clarify about what happened today? Do well on probation, and then I can dismiss it. If you do well for a little while, we can get this dismissed so you can move on with your life without a conviction. And are you going to try to get a job or something? What do? Do you have talents and skills that you can use to make money to pay this back? Yes. I'm struggling here. I feel like a dentist pulling teeth without the Novocaine. Where have you ever worked before? What did you do before? Different things. God bless her. Brent, you figured out anything after talking to her? Where does she work or anything? You same roadblock I'm facing? All right. Okay. Do you understand what's happened today? Fix this, do well, so we can dismiss this by good behavior, okay? All right. We don't want you to go to prison. Oh, thank you. Please see the probation officer. Thank you. All right. We are in recess.